Good day, greeting students. I am very happy to meet you all again in grade 12 business studies. In the previous session we have discussed about chapter number 11, which is marketing. It has been a long time that we took for discussing about marketing. In that, one important concept that we have understood is that customers are the kings. Okay, and whatever consumer wants, based on that your product should be designed. Earlier there was a production concept, product concept, selling concept, but now what is prevailing is marketing concept and societal marketing concept. These two concepts say that customer is important. Whatever consumer says, we need to pay attention towards it. We cannot just simply leave it. Okay, that has become a new era. Now giving importance to consumers or creating acts and rules that they have to protect their interest. Everything is a new beginning is what is happening right now. We have consumer courts, we have got consumer courts where consumers can tell their dissatisfactions about the products that they have used. We have number of cases in consumer courts regarding these, so we can just go through all these things in internet. So we will do one thing, we will discuss one such case every session. We will be discussing one such consumer rights case. What is the topic about? It is about consumer protection. Yen consumer protection theva appadina? Initially it was about caveat emptor. Okay, and what is a caveat emptor? Caveat emptor means let the buyer be aware. Okay, so what is our tagline now? Customer is the king. Customer or consumer is the king. Whatever he or she says is right. Okay. The earlier approach was what's the name of it? Caveat emptor, which means let the buyer be aware. What they are buying, that's avangaloda problem. They should be aware of what is in the product, what is not in the product. But now what it has now been changed to caveat venditor. Okay, what is the present approach? Caveat venditor. Let the seller be aware. What is his target market? What are the people expecting from him? Quality of product ennava irukanu expect pandranga. So all this who should be aware? Let the seller be aware. Who should be aware? The seller should be aware. With a growing competition and in an attempt to increase their sales and market shares, manufacturers and service providers may be tempted to engage in unscrupulous, exploitative and unfair trade practices. You cannot just tell that our customer is the king, so everything has changed. No, it has not changed is the fact. Okay, so there are exploitation, malpractices, adulteration, everything is still happening in this country. So to protect consumers from all those things only, we need consumer protection. Okay, so like what? Defective and unsafe product, adulteration, false and misleading advertising, hoarding, black marketing. How many risks that we all are facing? adulteration, misleading advertisements, damaged and unsafe products, all these play a role there. Okay, these might suffer from, people may suffer from bad health due to adulterated products, exploitation nadakalam through misleading advertisements, higher price vechu vikranga, all these are happening, and that made the emergence of consumer protection. So the need for providing adequate protection to consumers against such practices of the sellers, that is why we have moved into a new system called consumer protection. இப்போ எதுக்கு நம்ம protect பண்ண ஆரம்பிச்சிட்டோம்? The interest of the consumers, we have to protect the consumers from all these risks. எதிலிருந்து adulteration இருக்கலாம், misleading advertisements இருக்கலாம், exploitation இருக்கலாம். So we need to protect them from all these kind of risks. So in your book they have given an example of ATMs, okay, and they have given it about SBI ATM, a nationalized bank's ATM. What is the case is that a customer of another bank, okay, has gone to withdraw money. Nammala poruthalavu enna, we can withdraw money from any ATM. In the bank oda ATM la dhaan na use pannum kedaiyadhu. Yeah, more than 3 times they give you this free transactions 3 times da irukum. After that they give you a transaction money. Fine, it's okay, I am ready to take. எனக்கு இதுதான் வீட்டுக்கு பக்கமா இருக்குன்னா I want to take in this ATM. இல்ல எனக்கு அர்ஜென்ட்டா ஒரு மெடிக்கல் எக்ஸ்பென்ஸ் பக்கத்துல எந்த ATM இருக்கோ நான் அங்க தான் எடுப்பேன். Fine, such situation, one consumer, he has gone to withdraw money on 3 different days, and on the same 3 different days the ATM said there is no cash. Okay, it is not in service. ATM is a service machine, service thing, and ஒரு bank எப்படி ஒரு 3 நாளைக்கு விட முடியும்? Right, they have to periodically verify whether the ATM is working or not. ஏன்னா என்னால் பேங்க்குக்கு போக முடியாது, எனக்கு எனி டைம் மணி தேவை, எனக்கு வந்து இமீடியட்டாக வேணுங்கிறப்ப தான் I opt for an ATM. ATMs were started for the benefit of the customers. So அது வேலை செய்யலைங்கிறதுனால he went and he filed a case against SBI Bank. And what did they say? SBI Bank இருந்து என்ன சொன்னாங்க? They said that he is not our customer. So network issue எதேதோ சொன்னாலும் whatever it is not accepted சொல்லி a fine was levied. So இந்த மாதிரி நிறைய cases இருக்கு, and all these cases one by one we'll be discussing, not all, very important, very popular cases we'll be discussing one by one. So ஒரு nationalized bank கூட consumer protection இல்லைன்னா we can take acts against it. Okay, we can file a case against it. We need, or we can get legal help for all these kind of issues, is what we have been discussing. Okay, and now we have been discussing it in a oral manner. Consumer protection நம்ம சொல்றோம், but we are going to read the laws, rules and regulations in connection with consumer protection. What are the various rules, laws in connection with consumer protection? And before all those things, we need to understand why is it important. So we are going to talk about the importance of consumer protection. So what is the importance of consumer protection? It has a wide agenda. It not only includes educating consumers about their rights and responsibilities, but also helps in getting their grievances redressed. So first thing enna, it educates consumers and solve their grievances. Their grievances are solved. Okay? What next? It not only requires a judicial machinery for protecting the interest of consumers, but also requires the consumers to get together. யாரா நாங்க போய் கேஸ் குடுக்குறோம்னாலும் we need some witnesses, we need someone to stand by us. Right, that is very very essential. Na judicial form ellame irukku, legal rules irukku, but when you don't go and inform it, take it to the next level, how does the judicial system alone take an effort? அவங்களால மட்டும் எப்படி தெரிஞ்சுக்க முடியும்? So it is equal responsibility of the consumers as well to address these issues. சரி ஓகே ஏதோ ஒரு ப்ராடக்ட் தானேன்னு விடாம we need to address these issues is what we are talking about, because it may affect someone at a very large scale. Okay, that is why consumer protection is essential, and it is not only for the consumers, it is actually good for the business people also, the business organizations also. How come? Is what we are going to discuss now. First thing, we are going to talk about consumers' point of view. From consumers point of view, how is it important appadina? The thing is, from the consumers point of view can be understood from the following points. First one, consumer ignorance. Consumer ignorance. Ignorance na? Not being aware of something is called ignorance. In the light of widespread ignorance of consumers about their rights and reliefs available to them, it becomes necessary to educate them. avangala educate pandrathu, to make them aware is very very essential. That is why consumer protection is essential. ஏனா அவங்களுக்கு தெரிஞ்சிருக்கணும் what can be demanded, நமக்கு தெரிஞ்சிருக்கணும் இல்லையா, that when you buy a food product you need to verify its expiry date, when was it manufactured, அதுல என்ன ingredients இருக்குன்னு நான் பார்க்கணும், do we have to get any particular license, FSSAI license இருக்கணுமா, food safety departmentல இருந்து verify பண்ணிருக்கணுமா, how it should be packed, seal break பண்ணிருந்தா can we accept it or not, இதெல்லாம் நமக்கு தெரிஞ்சிருக்கணும். Then only we can prevent ourselves from exploitation. First thing எப்பவுமே என்ன, defense, self defense is what is consumer protection. So நம்மளோட self defense தான் consumer protection நம்ம சொல்றோம். The next thing is unorganized consumers. Unorganized consumers. What do we mean by unorganized consumers? It needs to be, or consumers need to be organized in the form of consumer organizations which would take care of their interest. Though in India we do have consumer organizations which are working in this direction, adequate protection is required to be given. So unorganized consumers now, they are not into any sort of rules or regulations. If companies are managed under Companies Act நம்ம சொல்றோம், but how do we manage people? Do we have any acts or rules there? No. So we need to have certain organizations, certain groups to take care, to protect the ideas and interest of consumers. Okay, so that becomes essential. Widespread exploitation of consumer, this is very very essential to know. Widespread widespread exploitations of consumers அப்படின்னா the thing is many have started exploiting. They have taken it for granted. Yeah, first thing, consumers are not aware of things that they can demand. Okay, we can bargain on MRP ங்கிறதே நமக்கு தெரியாது. MRP means we have taken it to be a fixed price. ஆனா அதுல என்ன சொல்லிருக்காங்க, it is a maximum retail price. More than that you cannot charge ங்கிறது மட்டும் தான் அங்க ரூலே தவிர you cannot bargain ங்கிற பாயிண்ட் அங்க சொல்லவே இல்லை. Fine, so that sort of awareness is not spread over consumers. எல்லாருக்கும் அந்த அவேர்னஸ் ரீச் ஆகாத பட்சத்தில் there is a heavy exploitation of consumers. ரொம்ப ஈஸியாக எக்ஸ்ப்ளாய்ட் பண்ண ஆரம்பித்தாங்க about the consumers. Through what? Adulteration was happening, damaged goods were happening. இந்த மாதிரி விஷயங்கள் எல்லாமே it works. Okay, we have heard in other countries where people, you know, they measure even the paper rolls irukku illaya, napkins, paper napkins, they'll verify whether it is even mentioned in the same size. இப்போ நம்ம என்ன பண்றோம், 1 kg pack வாங்குறோம்னு வெச்சுக்கோங்க, we don't measure it, do we? No, we don't. 1 kg pack எத்தனை பேர் எடுத்துட்டு போய் weighing machineல வெச்சு அது 1 kg இருக்கான்னு நம்ம பார்க்கறோம். We don't see it. We just turn the package, it says 200 gram or 500 gram and we buy it. ஆனா இதுவே loose product, இப்போ green grocer கிட்ட வாங்குறோம்னா we ask him to weigh it and give. நம்மளோட belief என்ன, that if it is a branded product their weight will be perfect, அவங்க quantity கரெக்டா தான் இருக்குங்கிறது நம்மளோட decision. Same thing can be taken against us. எத்தனை பேர் நம்ம சீட் பண்ண முடியும், இப்போ ஒரு 100 packets பண்ணுறாங்கன்னு வச்சுக்கலாம் of 1 kg packet. Out of these 100 packets, somewhere around 10 packets, 1 kg has been decreased or 100 grams. எவ்வளவோ குறையுது அப்படின்னா it is even cheating or is it even, it's even exploiting தானே, right? So this kind of exploitation is happening all around. Will consumer protection enhance it? Will it stabilize this அப்படின்னா? No. At least we all are aware. The businessmen are aware that we cannot exploit. ஏன்னா ஏதோ ஒரு ரீசன்னால when they weigh it, suppose தப்பா இருந்துச்சுன்னா the entire organization will be sealed ன்னு அவங்களுக்கு தெரியும். We have seen chocolate companies, right, where worms were there in chocolate, other photo eduthu potu the chocolate company's name itself was damaged. They had to pay a lot of money to come out of that situation. adile irundhu velila vandu adu seri panni to come back to their normal self was a very big deal. Okay, their organization was sealed for a certain time and then they promised to destroy whatever they have produced. அப்புறமா fresh production start பண்ணாங்க. Imagine what would be the loss for the organization, இல்லையா? So when we know that, when the organization is aware that the consumers can file a case against me and it can lead me to a heavy loss, அந்த awareness businessmen க்கு இருக்கிறப்போ they will also be very very careful. Okay, so why do we have to have consumer protection அப்படின்னா? To avoid the widespread exploitation of consumers. அந்த ஒரு main reasonக்காக we needed to have consumer protection and we still need to have consumer protection. These are from the point view of consumers. It's very easy for me. Something happens, I can go to the case, I can go to the court, I can file a case against the particular organization, I get a solution, idu or nashta eedu enna kadikkudu and I get name. But what happens to the organization? It has to face huge loss. avangaloda goodwill pochu, their regular customers, at least half of them would leave that. To gain back their customers, it's very very difficult. மார்க்கெட்ல திருப்பி அதே ஸ்டாண்டுக்கு வர்றது ஒரு பெரிய விஷயம். காம்படிட்டர்ஸை திருப்பி மீட் பண்ணி திருப்பி from scratch they have to begin. Lots of things. So having consumer protection is also very important for business people. So why is what we are going to discuss from the point of view of viewpoint of business. Why do they want to take care about their consumers? ஏன் consumers மேல அவங்க கேர்ஃபுல்லாக இருக்கணும், அவங்க ஏன் அவங்கள பத்திரமா பார்த்துக்கணும்? Why should they protect the interest on consumers? Means we need to discuss the following points. The first one is long term interest of business. என்னோட ஆர்கனைசேஷன் லாங் டேர்மில் இருக்கணும். For that I need repeated consumers and customers. அப்போ நான் என்னோட கன்சியூமர்ஸை நல்லா பார்த்துக்கணும் இல்லையா? If my products are adulterated, or if I am exploiting them, if I am into some malpractices that may take away my consumers, அப்போ நான் எப்படி லாங் டேர்மில் ரன் பண்ண முடியும்? I need to have a good feedback from my consumers இல்லையா? Only then I can have my organization running for a long time and in a successful profitable manner. So எனக்கு என்ன ரொம்ப essential? The fact that my consumers are happy with my organization or they are satisfied with my products is very very essential. That is why consumer protection is important. The second point is business uses society's resources. Business from where you get these resources? From the society. Let it be the labor force. It's a society. In turn they are your consumers, right? So and the consumers ku or proper product pogala appadina, how will you be how will you get your resources again? So these belong to the society. They have a responsibility to supply such products and render such services which are in public interest and not impair public confidence in them. So நான் கொடுக்குற ரா மெட்டீரியல் நல்ல வகையில் யூஸ் ஆகுதுன்னு தெரிஞ்சாதான் நான் ரா மெட்டீரியல் கொடுப்பேன், supplier. So if it is not used in a proper manner, then I would not supply. Understood? So we need to have, this organization should have a public interest among the public interest to take care of the society, and hence it should take very good care of its consumers. Then every organization has three kind of responsibilities or objectives. One is organizational objectives: profit, survival and growth. Then they have their social objectives and personal objectives. Social responsibility plays a very very important role here. Social responsibility plays a very very important role. So social responsibility plays an important role na nam enna solrom? Because every organization has a role to take care of the society. They take responsibility in providing good goods and services to the consumers. Okay, they promise to supply qualitative goods, so the interest of consumers is protected. Okay, so it has social responsibilities towards various interest groups. Organizations make money by selling goods and providing services. Consumers form an important group. So consumers are paathukalena, I cannot get my own profit. Okay, and the society should be good. Appada organization can run. Right, business is a part of the society, and society is important for a business. Abdingrappo I naturally should have a social responsibility, And then moral justification, whether I am satisfied with what I am doing. I am giving good products in எனக்கு தோணணும் இல்லையா? If I finish this class, I should be self-satisfied that I have taught very well. My children will understand this. நான் ஒழுங்கா prepare பண்ணாம இங்க கிளாஸ்க்கு வர முடியாது. Because my morality will not accept that. I should be very confident that I can deliver the class properly. Okay, similarly, businessmen should have that moral justification that the goods and services are produced very well. Their consumers are not exploited. The consumers are getting products for their money's worth. Okay, so this one thing can, நம்மளோட concerns இருக்கு இல்லையா, this one thing can prevent many malpractices and many unwanted activities will be prevented. And one more important thing is the government's intervention. When we don't follow the rules and regulations ourselves, automatically government intervenes and it may even take up our business. ஒரு பிஸ்னஸ் யூனிட்ல எல்லாமே இருக்கு, ரிசோர்சஸ் நல்லா இருக்கு, டார்கெட் கஸ்டமர்ஸ் நல்லா இருக்காங்க, ஆனால் the business organization is not good and the management exploitation பண்றாங்கன்னு தெரிஞ்சிச்சுன்னா the government has every right to take over the business and run on its own. Okay, so it will adjust or it will make all right the problems and it can take over the business. Government can intervene, it can levy fines. Okay, it may have some trade policies which have to be followed. In the madhyana government intervention is also there. So a business engaging in any form of exploitative trade practices would initiate government intervention or action. This can impair and tarnish the image of the company. இப்போ நமக்கு ஏன் அந்த சாக்லேட் கம்பெனியோட பேர் எப்போ ஞாபகத்தில் இருக்கு? We are very careful. I don't know about you. I am still very careful if I am buying that chocolate, which is very less. I don't buy that chocolate that much like earlier. I buy it very rarely. So அப்படி வாங்குறப்பையும் I am very careful to peel the wrapper fully, to verify, to make sure that the product is safe to eat. How do you think you can enjoy the product like that? Can you enjoy? No, I can't enjoy the product. எனக்கு ஒரு பயம் இருந்துக்கிட்டே இருக்கு that it might not be safe for me, it might not be suitable for meங்கிற பயம் எனக்கு இருந்துக்கிட்டே இருக்கு. Then how can I go for it? Isn't it? What happens if I buy from there and something happens against it? பழசு அப்போ நடந்த மாதிரி இப்போ ஆயிடுமோன்ற ஒரு பேட் இமேஜ் கிரியேட் ஆயிடுச்சு இல்லையா? ஸோ that really is not good for any organization. So as business people, you should be very sure not to lose your goodwill. உங்களோட நேம் போயிடுச்சு அப்படின்னா nothing can be done against it. Okay, இன்னைக்கும் we have a particular name for particular things. இதுனா இதுதான் வாங்கணும்னு இருக்கு நமக்கு. We actually have photocopying machines. அந்த கம்பெனியோட பேர் தான் Xerox, but we say it as Xerox போட போகிறேன். It is actually photocopying. Right, cameras அப்படின்னா it will be one particular brand. Mobileனா இந்த particular brand. Networkனா இந்த particular brand. We have a concept in mind. இதுதான் அப்படி நம்ம சொல்கிறோம் இல்லையா? ஸோ that getting that goodwill, that name from the consumers is very very difficult. அதை வாங்கிட்டோம்னா losing it is very simple. நம்மளோட ப்ராடக்ட் ஏதோ ஒரு இடத்துல தப்பு நடந்துச்சுன்னா it's entirely gone. நீங்கள் ஒரு ஆன்லைன் ஷாப்பிங் பண்ணுறீங்க, ரெகுலர்லி பை ஃப்ரம் த சேம் சைட். ஓகே, ஒன் சச் ப்ராடக்ட் நடுவில் நிறைய வாங்கியிருக்கீங்க, ஆல் ஆர் குட், பட் நடுவில் வந்து ஏதோ ஒரு ப்ராடக்ட் இஸ் நாட் சாட்டிஸ்ஃபேக்டரி டு யூ. ஓகே, அதோட குவாலிட்டி உங்களுக்கு அந்தளவுக்கு பிடிக்கலைங்கிற பட்சத்தில் வாட் யூ வில் பி டூயிங், யூ வில் டேக் அ டபுள் திங்க். இது இங்கே வாங்கலாமா வேண்டாமா? Shall I purchase here or not purchase here? Will it be like earlier? இவ்வளோ தடவை அந்த ப்ராடக்ட் நல்லா தான் டெலிவர் ஆகிருக்கு, you would not mind or you would not think about it. ஆனால் இந்த டைம் நம்ம அதிகமாக யோசிப்போம். Because getting one black mark is very very easy, but erasing it is very very difficult. Okay, so as a businessman we need to be very careful to concentrate on the consumer protection. So whatever we have discussed so far is about consumer protection and its importance. In the next session we will be discussing about various acts and rules that deals with legal protection to consumers. எந்தெந்த ஆக்ட்லலாம் நம்ம போய் கேஸ் போடலாங்கிற மாதிரி we will be discussing 10 different consumer protection acts. Okay, and we will just verify if there are any other acts that we need to discuss in detail. There is one particular act that we will be discussing, abdina Consumer Protection Act we will be discussing. We will talk about the various symbols like silk board lende vara symbol, what is ISI, what is that hallmark, okay, Agmark, adellame ennandrathu we will be discussing in the forthcoming sessions. As I promised, in every session I will be discussing one consumer case that has been filed and that has been we'll actually disseminate information from that. Adilirundu we'll take the points from the consumer side as well as we'll take the points from the business owner side, and we will just justify what is right and what could have been done. நம்ம அந்த பொசிஷன்ல இருந்தா நம்ம என்ன பண்ணிருப்போம்ங்கறதும் we will be discussing. Today we have discussed on one case about the SBI ATM. So அங்க என்ன கிளவரான ஆக்ஷன் அப்படினா he had proof of it, evidence இருந்துச்சு with that consumer. He had photos and videos saying that the cash was not available, cash is not available, transaction failure அப்படிங்கிற மாதிரியான information இருந்துச்சு. Okay, he had these photos. So whenever you have a consumer, இப்போ நம்ம டிவியில் பார்க்குறோம் or when we buy online shop, when we buy certain things, we go for product reviews, correct? So அந்த product reviewsல photos இருக்கும். அந்த product review யார் கொடுத்துருப்பாங்க அப்படின்னா consumers கொடுத்துருப்பாங்க. The product description is given by the manufacturer, whereas the product review is given by a consumer. It has more value. நம்ம description பார்க்கறத விட consumerோட review என்னன்னு பார்ப்போம். We want to know what the consumer feels about it, how many stars it has got. Based on that only we will choose a product. So the tagline consumer is the king is very very apt. இன்னைக்கும் நம்ம ஏதாவது ஒரு app யூஸ் பண்றோம் அப்படின்னா how many stars would you give? It asks. If you are using the customer care services, they will ask how much points will you rate, எப்படி இருந்தது service கேட்பாங்க, what did you like about it கேட்பாங்க. So all these things are what? Customer reviews. This adds value to them, right? ஏன்னா இப்போ நம்ம தேடுறது என்ன? கஸ்டமர் ரிவ்யூஸ். ஸோ இந்த கஸ்டமர் ரிவ்யூ ஒரு பிஸ்னஸ்மேனுக்கு எப்படி யூஸ்ஃபுல்லாக இருக்கும்? The way I express, I don't have any fear. ஸோ நான் ஒரு ப்ராடக்ட் ரிசீவ் பண்ணுறேன்னா what is its real status, I will write about it. If it is positive, fine. If it is negative, he can take necessary steps to adjust it or to repair certain situations. That is why customer reviews play a very important role. Okay, so from next time when you want to buy a product, keep in mind to look in for the product reviews and make sure whenever you have time, நீங்க இன்னைக்கு ஒரு பொருள் வாங்கியிருப்பீங்க, after using it you feel like it's good or it's bad, it's something that you need to change அப்படின்னா you have options. If you have options to give your reviews, please do give your reviews because people might make it useful. Even these reviews ask, no, was this review useful? Yes, no. Okay, such kind of things. இதில் பார்த்தா எல்லா ரிவ்யூவும் வராது. Only things that they think are fine or some periodical base, அவங்க website baseல they put on these reviews. Okay, so consumers have started playing a very important role. So in the next session we will be discussing about the importance of consumer protection, and we will talk about various things related to consumer protection. If at all you have any doubts regarding whatever we have discussed in today's session, please feel free to reach me out and get your doubts clarified. Thank you, and may you all have a wonderful day today.